Let's get things over to First Alert Chief Meteorologist Dave Aguilera. Dave, what are we watching tonight?
Well, we've got the wind that had been kicking up all day long, and just within about the last hour, it has really started to die down as soon as the sun set. As we look at our weather window from our lookout mountain camera, looking down Colfax and looking right into the city here. A little breezy here, but certainly nothing like what we saw earlier today. I want to show you how strong those wind gusts were. So I've got a wind time lapse here for you. We start at 6 o'clock in the morning here, and right off the bat here, if you look at this, up in Bertha Pass, it was going 50 mile per hour. Netherland was at 50. Not quite large wind yet in the city here, but take a look as we roll this through here on the time lapse. Watch as the cold front comes through, and then bam, by the noon hour, we're 44 mile per hour at DIA, 20 in Castle Rock, and it gets even stronger than that. Broomfield at 51 at that point, and then 30s to nearly 50 all the way through the afternoon. But just within, from 4 o'clock on, these winds have really started to die down in many locations out there. And in fact, right now, not any gusts in Castle Rock or Parker. It's only going about 12 mile per hour in Lakewood and 30 in Blackhawk. So in the foothills, still going to be kind of windy tonight, the way things are looking. So let's take a look at the forecast, and I'll show you exactly what we're looking at on the wall through the evening tonight. Here's the cold front that produced all the wind. Now that's scooching on out of here. Skies will clear somewhat overnight, but in the morning, partly cloudy in the north, mostly sunny to the east. We'll just have a few passing clouds. By the afternoon, though, the second cold front starts to come our way that we're expecting between now and the weekend ahead. This one starts to deliver a little bit of light snow in the mountains. In the afternoon, that's at 4 o'clock, we see high clouds drifting over the eastern plains. Much like what we had today, I think the temperatures are going to be nice. Westerly winds in the 60s. And then tomorrow night, the front comes through. Snow in the northern mountains. We might even get a little spit of moisture in the northern part of Weld County up there, pushing up into Wyoming as that comes through. But in Denver, we stay high and dry. And then on Saturday, cloudy skies to start the day, but we clear out pretty nicely with cooler temperatures by then. Overnight tonight, teens and 20s in the mountains. Will be in the 20s and 30s out east. And highs tomorrow, everything that's green, 60-degree temperatures, and that includes eastern Colorado, and we'll be in the 50s and 40s up in the Colorado high country. Let's get a little closer to home here. In Lakewood tomorrow, you'll be about 64, Centennial out to southeast Aurora, about 62 for your high, the same up there in Hudson. And if we go into North Denver around Commerce City, you'll be about 64, the same in Welby, Federal Heights, Green Acres, Sheridan Green, all the way up to Broomfield and North Glen as well. Low 60s, so a little cooler than what we had today. We had 69 today. Then over the weekend, that first front comes through, so we cool it down to 52. On Sunday, 49. We got the front and a little taste of the polar vortex, which is going to hit the eastern side of the nation. We'll talk more about that on the 10 o'clock news tonight. That's going to be a doozy out there. And then Monday into the majority of next week, upper 60s to near 70 degrees. We stay dry. It includes Veterans Day. Saturday, next weekend, increasing clouds. Sunday and Monday after that, we're talking the 16th and 17th. That has a chance to be our first snow in Denver, believe it or not.
That's a very warm November.